Welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I'm BurningDogFace. Now let's pick up my heavy bolter. And I'll start this episode off with a shout out to Duffelfish, who says, I believe the tip at timestamp, which was the one that confused me about when to reload a gun, is referring to there being one round in the chamber on a partial reload. Presumably on an empty reload, Titus has to cycle the bolt, i.e. rack the slide, to load a round into chamber. I guess that does make sense, because you actually do get more bullets overall if you do it that way. I guess the loading screen tip just really threw me off, because I was just watching a video on, I don't remember what the game was called. I think it was one of the SCP titles, which really doesn't narrow it down any. And that was one of those that had like the tactical thing, or with the realistic magazines, which means it's if you don't reload, you change mags, which means that there's still a partially empty mag floating in amongst your bullets, which means that you are very much encouraged to empty a magazine before taking it out of the gun. Duffelfish continues by noting, I don't believe Titans actually need anti-air cannons, as the only thing big enough to damage them from the air would be sat in low orbit. Oh, yes, and Duffelfish did tell me about the Forge World model, but then notes in this comment, also the name of those flying things is Blight Drone. Apologies for not mentioning it in the last comment. And that's fine, but, things slip people's minds. A while back there was a comment from Justin Jones, shout out. That was one of the ones where yes. Money says that Drogon tends to lean more towards radical philosophy, given that he wants to fuck around with the Immaterium, and then some other stuff about the war boss being amused, the chaos having arrived. And then points out that they are bloodletters and not bloodthirsters, as I misspoke the first time. Shout out to Derek Floyd, who replies to this comment by saying, one of the funniest proxy armies I've ever seen, which is where you use a stand-in for an actual official Warhammer 40k model, to represent a unit, was a Chaos Demons army, where the bloodletters were made of red pipe cleaners bent into B, L, O, and D shapes with googly eyes glued to them. Blood letters. I fucking love that. So much so that I went and looked it up myself. Well, it's not a very high-res image, but there they are! Tremble in fear at the blood letters of Khorne! I can't quite make out what that thing in the middle is, but having the head of Elmo is a nice touch. Given how bleak and dark the game is, I'm always continuously surprised pleasantly by just how freaking silly Warhammer fans can be. Like the other day I just saw a picture of I think it was a Blood Angel Dreadnought charging a bunch of Tau, and it was screaming, "Here comes the tickle monster!" as it raised its claws. No, right. Nah, we're good on ammo for the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm good on grenades. Okay. Firepower, 200 out of 250. Hitting all these milestones today. Well, not quite hitting them, but you know what I mean. God damn, one shot from this thing can just blow a dude apart. I mean, not really, but not in this game, I mean. There's no, splintering of bodies. Man, I do have to drop down. Fuck it, I'll grab it anyway. I wish I could recharge this thing. That would be fucking great. Okay, yes, full grenades. I'll just leave those there for the next guy. Yeah, right. I don't know if there's co-op in this game. I know they really emphasized 3-player co-op in the sequel. Mostly because of the posts I've seen that reveal absolutely nothing about the game, except that it's easily possible to make shit posts. I suppose I should probably mention, I don't actually know much about the second game. I know it continues the story of Titus. I know you're fighting the Tyranids primarily. I know that... honestly, there really isn't much more than that. Oh, that's what it was. Yes, I noticed from a screenshot or something. It just showed like a close-up of Titus as he was looking looking characteristically stern, let's say, that in that image, he has 4 of those golden pips on his forehead, which, continuing, if I'm right about, what they represent, means that the second game takes place at least 100 years after this one. I have bemoaned how much damage the Psyker Lightning does. But, I'm not complaining about it. I'm complaining about the fact that I'm taking damage, not the fact that it's really, really powerful, because let's face it, Psyker powers are supposed to be crazy, crazy OP. Like, intentionally so. The trade-off is that every time you use them, there's a chance you completely lose control and things get fucking terrible for your team. You could explode and kill everyone near you, or you could accidentally open a damn portal to the warp and a bunch of shit pops out like this. It can be grim stuff. I don't like that there's no one here at all. This is a very large area for not having anything in it. Because I feel like as soon as I walk over to that elevator, something terrible is going to happen. It's just hiding I cannot sprint at all, even in a half-assed carrying a heavy thing way. Oh boy. I was pondering more of the Halo 40K thing, and I'm pretty sure I stand by my conclusion. I think I meant to say it earlier. I thought I did. That, Space Marine takes a Spartan 1v1 every single time, unless that Spartan is John 117, who canonically has supernaturally good luck. Like, if the Master Chief is involved, all bets are fucking off, man. Huh. I could have sworn there was going to be a cutscene or a bunch of shit poured in and I had to fight it down there.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus. Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
Nice.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Jove was another name for Jupiter, the Roman equivalent of Zeus, so a lance of Jove is a lightning bolt, which is an appropriate name for a Thunderhawk. The Spire of Madness, Chapter 16, Orbital Spire Approach. I have to look behind those boxes. Okay, there is no behind those boxes. Sweet. And stay out. Red guy? What the fuck? Is it a...
Bloodraven Squad Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus.
Hell yeah!
Joined the Liberation Fleet at Bakar. along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade, and we will be glad to have even a few blood ravens with us.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Then join the forces driving into the demon host, and stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting, Ultramarine.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Fuck yeah! Of course Relic put the Blood Ravens in. They love the Blood Ravens! Oh, shit. When the first Dawn of War game came out, they basically picked a Loyalist Space Marine chapter that had almost no lore about them at all, and then basically just said, okay, we're just going to take this one and go nuts with it. And they fleshed out an entire chapter across Dawn of War 1, and I believe 2 by this point, but not 3, which is fine because everyone hated 3. But man, that's so good! I'm very fond of the Blood Ravens because of those games. Hell yeah! Oh yes, not to be confused with the Blood Angels or the Raven Guard. Haven't used any ammo since the last time I picked up. Ow. Well, that one can eat shit and die. I don't care. Nope. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. That would have been so good. Got shot by troopers. I'm so ashamed.
Purge the heretics!
Move forward, cousins. The Emperor is with us. Fucking lay waste to a bunch of shit over there. Damn shields back! Ooh, they're good at that. Come on. Shields up. I'm not even gonna try to go into that one. Ooh, maybe that one though. No! No. Just die already.
We shall know no fear.
Damn. You're making me look bad in front of the Blood Ravens.
Purge the heretics!
Oh, there's a hammer here. Let's fucking do that. You don't carry that with me first. Use the last 76 bullets. In his name. Oh. Ow. Oh yeah, Assault Marines. Up arrow. Great. Yeah, good. No! Don't you run from me, you fuck! Yes! Achievement unlocked. Die heretics. Kill 50 Chaos Space Marines.
Attack.
Oh, I'm just regenerating health straight up. That's the honor. Oh, you're evil. What the fuck are you doing facing away from me? The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. you really shouldn't have closed, buddy, because I'm way deadlier with this thing. Oops, sorry. Thankfully, that guy phased right through my hammer. We don't even know which Legion or Primarch the Blood Ravens come from. Although there is some suspicions based on how obsessed they are with finding artifacts and collecting them, whether or not they belong to someone else or not. Okay. Kick your ass. Oh my god. I don't know if it was just a coincidence that the bee appeared over his head as soon as I got in melee range, or if you can just melee the psychers, or you can just execute the psychers the second you get there. But he was slightly levitating off the ground, and Titus just grabbed him by the fucking throat, threw him on the ground, and then stomped on his head and ground it in with his heel. Well, they aren't the most original last words, but I'll take them. Like a cigarette butt.
Drive them back!
Oh, fuck it. There's glory to be had.
Ultramarine drop pod incoming. What regulars making planet?
Hell yes!
Touchdown imminent. Ultramarine, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
Way stone.
The job is worth doing. It's worth dying.
I hesitated there because I was debating Fury, but fuck it. No, I really want this to lead to just laying waste. Ammo would be way back there. And it's grenades, man. I never throw grenades. It's probably grenades right here, as I saw how orderly the rows were.
Ground forces, Ultramarine drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planet. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark.
No!
In death does duty end.
That was during the Fury. I mean, it would almost actually be impressive that the troopers aren't just running the fuck away, but I guess psychopathy will do that to you.
Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming.
Fine, I'll pick them off like a distance instead of treating them like nails.
Touchdown imminent.
These ones closed in, though.
Ultramarines, deploy on my mark.
That's a victimless crime.
Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
Ah. Fuck yes, drop pod. Yeah, this one is full of men. There's no treasure in there.
Destroy these chaos forces. Let us reach the orbital spire.
Oh, I can't zoom like this. Get off! Get off!
Success is measured in blood. Yours or your enemy's.
Mashing the B button to try to let go there. I couldn't even see what the hell was hitting me, or I would have shot it! Nothing will interrupt your flow like getting hit with a fucking auto-cannon round.
Ground forces, Ultramarine drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making management.
Piece of shit, it was you, wasn't it?
Touchdown imminent.
Heavy Marines running around.
Ultramarines, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus.
The guy got shot in the junk with a
Cleanse
boulder.
and purge.
Annihilate them without mercy or hesitation.
Orders, Captain.
Destroy these Chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir.
Fuck that guy in particular. Fuck that light thing in particular. Marines coming in, or both varieties. Ooh, cool down. I don't know if this thing blows up or not. You're not evil, are you? No. That wasn't a person.
Captain Titus, Squad Solinus reporting in. Manufactorum Narses is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the Chaos threat here.
Understood.
It's weird it wouldn't let me let go or pull the thing off while he was talking. Wonder if that's what happened the first time. No. That's after we killed all the guys. Man, it is nice seeing these guys in full detail, even if it is, like, upgraded 2011 detail. You know, because, of course, RTS games have way cruder graphics. So if you zoom in, everything looks like an N64 game. At least that one. I mean, you zoom back out and everything looks fine, but... I probably don't get to keep
Thunderhawk
this.
ready for transport, Captain Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
It will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
Hell yeah.
The orbital spire will do for today, brother.
The Eye of Terror is the biggest, well, the biggest hole into the warp. Imagine a black hole that goes to hell. I don't know how many threats started by coming out of the Eye of Terror. Oh, we're going above the part where it's broken. That's a good idea. Kind of thought it'd be like on the ground in front of it. Still have the hammer. Well, at least they didn't take that away. Thank you, Lance of Jove. Oh, there's the timer. Wow, that's great timing. I mean, literally. Well, there's your problem. That would be all the lightning. And the fact that literally nothing is supporting this building. Oh, man. The city seems to stretch out as far as the eye can see in every direction. Like, that might be water over there, but, I have a jump pack on. When did that happen? Probably up there. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Warhammer 40k, when we head into this hot mess. And, try and put an end to this nightmare once and for all. Well, let me rephrase that. Put an end to this specific nightmare once and for all. Since I think Bolt Gun actually also takes place on Graia after this. But let's just hope it's like 100 years or so after this. Have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.